morning. My name is Pastor Ryan Napalo with the Union Grove Church, and we're excited to see what the Lord is doing among us through our live streams and internet broadcasts. Um, things are changing all the time for all of us, and honestly, we're just trying to do our best in ministry and to continue the operation of the church and the things that are happening. So I'm just going to talk for a few minutes here tonight. I wanted to share a few things with you and just kind of bring you up to speed on everything that's going on and things that are happening. I know that originally we sent you a letter. If you did not receive that letter, you can get that letter on Facebook. Just keep scrolling down the page. Go 2 weeks back and you can catch up on where we are. But unable to have church services the last 2 weeks has been pretty rough. A lot of phone calls, a lot of texts of folks who are missing church, missing each other. I know some of the ladies got together and sat in the trunks of their car earlier in the week and were able just to fellowship for a moment at a very safe distance, so don't worry about that. But hopefully we got some more folks on at this time, and just want to share with you the things that are happening and where we're at currently. So as you know, our president has asked for isolation, social distancing measures, us to kind of quarantine ourselves for another 30 days through April the 30th. So that kind of ruined all of our Easter plans and things that are going on. We are hearing that there are some churches that's already canceling in May and things like that. But we're going to go to the 30th and canceling all services and programs that were happening at Union Grove. I know that you hate to hear that. Unfortunately, we need to do what's best for our people. Also, on the publicity side of things, we don't need anything negative coming against us. So I want to encourage you over the next 2 weeks before Easter. We've got a lot of things that are going on, and I know that many of you or some of your family members will be headed to the grocery store. But I'd like you to collect 2 things for you and your family, or maybe for your loved ones if you know that there's someone that's not getting out and is not getting this message. I want to encourage you to try to pick up a small bottle of grape juice and maybe some saltine crackers. I know Walmart and Kroger have a Jewish section where you can get matzah crackers. But on Easter, we're going to take a moment as a family, and we're going to have communion together as a family. So I'd like you to go ahead and collect those items for Easter. If you're unable to get grape juice or crackers, then by all means, I know it is untraditional to ask this, or to even say it, but you can use water and saltines. You can take a piece of bread and flatten it. You can take tortillas, whatever you have on that Sunday morning. And I want to encourage us that during the closing of the message time, that as a church, that we would take a moment and have communion together. I'm also seeing where individuals are taking a ribbon, and me and my family will be doing the same thing as taking a ribbon and placing it on our door handle, over our door frames. So I want to encourage you to get a red ribbon and hang it on your door frame or on your handle. And that's going to represent that our house is covered in the blood. Just as in traditional Passover, our houses, they painted the blood of the lamb on the door frame of the house. And so in the same token, I'd ask you to find a red ribbon and to cover your doorway, or to hang a red ribbon on your door handle as a representation that our homes are covered in the blood of the Lamb. And it is every single day, every morning I arise, and every evening that I go to bed, I am praying the very blood of Jesus over every one of our homes, over every one of our lives. I am praying that protection over you, and I will continue to pray that protection over you. So again, I want to say thank you for your understanding. I want to say thank you for your giving. You have amazed me at your giving. This is the time that we all need to step up and support our church. Not just the regulars who have been faithful for many, many years, but it's our time as a church. This is our church. This is our property, our utility bills, our finances that we need to maintain the giving of our church. And so I want to encourage you to continue your giving. You can do that online at myuniongrove.com. On Sundays, we are still leaving the door open for you to drop your offering off in the offering box. Again, that is a safe for you to drop your offering at. And I am trusting and believing that God is going to see us through this, and we are going to have an even greater revival than what we finished up with when we entered into this. I'm believing, I think it was John Jr. that said to me last night, it may be that when all this is over, that the people will flood our churches, and it would be amazing that every single one of you, every single one of our family members made that commitment to get into the house of the Lord, to worship and to sing praise. So, but at this time, we'll continue in the same schedules and programs we're doing. We are trying to add little things here and there, such as devotions, but we'll continue live streaming. I was able to do some repairs to our website's live streaming, so I'm hoping that this Sunday that will go off without a hitch. Also, Bible study. We did a little new format this Sunday. So Bible study went really well. And so I'm just encouraged by what is happening. But I also want to encourage you to share our Bible studies and our Sunday school lessons and children's lessons and Sunday morning preaching. So when you log in, don't just log in to watch, but log in to share. Share that with your friends and family. Copy the link, send them a text message, whatever you need to do. This is an opportunity for them to come alongside of you and hear the message of Christ. And we're getting into some powerful sermons. This Sunday, we'll be talking about broken dreams. That goes along with Palm Sunday and Jesus viewing Jerusalem as he come around the Mount of Olives. So very touching story. But also one that I think will apply very much today. So I was trying to do some different things for Easter. Unfortunately, after speaking with different ones, our lawyers and other individuals, including our deacons, it did not seem like we would be able to accomplish any more for Easter than trying to do communion. I do have an order in for the small communion cups. That has not shipped yet, so just hold on for that too. I may be able to offer those in a pan where you can come by and pick up a few off the table. But until they ship, I don't have any choice. It's not a item that's being prioritized. And with Lifeway and places like that shut down, there's no place for us to get those right now. So again, thank you for your flexibility. Thank you to those who are serving alongside of me. I know our deacons and other ministers are trying to reach out to you. I know that I cannot reach out to every single one of you. I've been bombarded by helping a lot of our churches here in our region and across North America, trying to get some finances and funds into their local churches. So I apologize if I have neglected anyone. It definitely was not my intent. As my mother said, the phone works both ways, so please call me and check on me because I'm not well either. And I love you guys, and I hope that our deacons are reaching out, our other ministers are reaching out, touching base with you, making connection, letting you know it's not just my church, it's ours, and we're doing this together. So I hope that the church as a whole is reaching out. I hope you're reaching out. If you need a directory, so that you can reach people, just let me know. I'm glad to send you something so that we can help one another, check on one another, love on one another. I know we're having to do it from a distance, but um, it's going to work. God is going to see us through this, and He's going to take care of us. So we love you. Um, I miss every one of you. And honestly, those who are trying to hug me, I'll probably be looking forward to it by then. So again, no services or any events at the Union Grove Church. If you scheduled an event, it cannot happen at the church during this time. Our board of directors will meet on the last Wednesday of this month, and we'll make a determination for what is to come. I know I heard one say that we're still 7 weeks out from this. I'm not sure. It's constantly changing on me. We're just trying to be flexible. So if anything changes between now and then, we have this way of communicating with you. This is the only way this communication is coming out. So if you know of someone who would traditionally get a phone call or does not have these options to see this message, whether through YouTube or Facebook or Twitter, please call them and let them know to grab those items for communion. Maybe you'll take it upon yourself to call those you know are not online and say that you're going to pick that up for them or bring them something so that they can partake in communion as well. Again, thank you guys so much, and we miss you, we love you, and we can't wait to see you soon. God bless.